Say, count. Get 'em, boy. Say, watch it. Say, you must be tripping. This the raw. Sis and me, we back in the building. Took a few weeks off to take some personal shit. I glorify God for helping me get through this nigga. Ooh, kicking faces, dropping these fellas. Angles, I'm about to get the box of you fellas. And I ain't talking about Wilder, more like FedEx. Shipping your asses off. Now we telling them who's next. Welcome back. Yeah. This that raw, that hot, me and lump. Bring it to you all around the world, sports, life, and more things.
Indeed.
What's up,
Anything
sis?
and everything.
Anything and everything. What's
What
up,
it do?
sis? Nothing much. We spent a few weeks off. We had some
Absolutely.
few things going on, few deaths.
That's it. We had some life experiences.
Definite.
Good things, bad things, everything.
Definite. But we back in the building. I hope everybody's been safe. I did hear that we have a new COVID out, the son of Omicron. That's scary.
Really?
The son of Omicron. That's scary to even say that like that.
Absolutely.
I'd be worried.
Anything that affects you negatively and affects your body where it makes you sick and down, it's got to be something crazy and it's unreal.
It is. Definite. So you guys say washing your hands after you use the restroom and be prepared. So I know we didn't get with you guys, so we're gonna go ahead and jump right into some shits because we got something to talk about on that AKA Grand National starting the year off up in the building, and it was live Friday night, Saturday morning, Saturday night. It was live.
Mm-hmm.
Big shout out to Darren Payne.
Hey, D Stacks. Let me hold something, homie.
The youngest of the group to ever win the Warrior Cup. Overall men's fighting, the youngest. That's a big shout out to that boy right there. I got to give it up to him. Big shout out to Cam Dawson, who also won the heavyweight grand.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Tyson Ray, who's starting the year off on fire, pulling that lightweight grand.
Indeed.
And then Beta won the seniors grand, and he made it to the stage in the final four to fight with.
Who did?
A Beta.
Oh, excuse me. My apologies. I didn't understand what you said originally.
You know me. I always mess up some names every once in a while. I might have said.
My apologies. I do know who he is. Yes. I just didn't understand what you said. Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Big shout out to TDE for pulling out the team fight. It went into overtime. You had to win by 2. Darren and Cam. I think Darren and Cam fought like 3 times, if I'm not mistaken, over the weekend.
Really?
Yeah, they had a good battle.
I didn't see any of the team fighting, so my apologies.
For sure, too. I don't know if they fought for the heavyweight grand, but I know they did fight in the Warrior Cup grand and also in the team fight, final fight. And it was a good fight. Very good fight. It was super lively, man.
I can believe it. Look who you're looking at, kind of like the David and Goliath. And then when I say that, it's a respect level on both sides.
Of course.
David, Goliath, they competed and one was bigger than the other. And in my opinion, Cam has been around already. He has the experience and everyone knows me. I bet on the experience.
Sure.
So again, with him doing that or being who he is, and then D Stacks being the young, hungry, young lion, young king, then in general, that's a great, solid fight. And for them to meet in the finals like that, that was good.
I do apologize. Darren had lost in his division. Devin won middleweight grand, and Devin and Cam fought for the heavyweight. Devin won middleweight, not middleweight grand. Devin won middleweight. Ryan won light heavy. Cam won heavy.
Okay.
Of course, Cam and RG had to fight each other for sure. Obviously, Cam came out on top. He fought Devin for the heavyweight grand.
Gotcha.
And then he covered that spot. Tyson Ray came through the lightweight spot. And Darren Payne came through the 51 competitor open weight division spot.
Mm-hmm.
Pulled it out to make it to the stage to get to compete for that Warrior Cup.
Hey.
Mimi, what do you think of that Warrior Cup?
I think it's something that is worthy of the training, the time, and the energy that it takes to win, or let's say compete. You don't have to actually compete to win the title because, like you just said, there's 51 people, and if 51 people are in there, you can only have one winner.
For sure.
So, at a certain level or a certain aspect, you have to look at it like I'm here. And you have to be thankful just to be there. And if you start to progress and move up in the rounds, you have to look at yourself and say, well, damn, I did something. So I think it's a great thing. I do not, as myself personally, have a Warrior Cup.
But you have won, aka Grand Nationals, Women Grands.
Correct.
Okay.
I did. And from what I understand, the year that I won was the first year that they did not give one to women. The year before they gave one to Dottie White, is from what I think and believe. I remember.
Lil Jon said, huh? What?
Yes. I have a Warrior Cup or AKA Grand National title, but I do not have a Warrior Cup. That's one thing that I'm missing from my trophy case.
Sharky, we need to talk about that.
Hey.
You know me, Mr. Sharky. I'll come talk to you.
Well, he definitely did something different by adding the seniors in there. So that keeps hope alive for me. Again, I'm not retired, but I'm just on my break. Hey. So when I decide I'm ready and I'm at the level that I need to compete at it, you best believe I will be there.
I wonder how old Coach was when he won it in '99.
Coach looking a lot better than I did, and he kicked a lot better than I did.
That's because he was whooping our young asses on Fridays. Like,
well, I need to start whooping ass like Coach was whooping ass, and then I give me a Warrior Cup.
We were his training partners back up in the gap. Absolutely. At that time.
Bringing up Coach, I could hope and only pray and imagine and dream that I win a Warrior Cup and my daughters. Win one right behind me. Coach and his family themselves have what, 10?
If not more, at least 11, I think. I think 11.
They're like the Phil Jackson of karate. He got like 9.
Yeah, no, and him sitting there, behind them, coaching them as instructor, but also being there as the father. I know that's just one hell of
absolutely.
A feeling.
That's one of my goals, to compete and win something at a level to where it's prestigious, a state title, a national title, a world title. If I can do it at that level with my girls at the same moment, the same time, it would be beautiful. It'd be a sentimental moment for me for sure.
Oh yeah, that's good. Did you see any of the ladies fights?
I did. I didn't get to see a lot, and I had my own week going on, and then I had to teach. So no, I did. I saw some fights that were posted by Point Fighter and Sports Martial Arts, but I didn't watch the actual whole division. So I can say that. What did you see? What happened?
Some lit shit. I got
absolutely. The world of fighting women specifically is turning kickers. I see a lot of kickers. And that's okay, because
for sure.
Kickers have beat my ass before. So I have no reason. I have no thought to say anything, to downplay and say it negatively. But I do see more kickers and a lot more legs in the air, slapping faces and kicking out chests.
Definite.
And things like that I've seen in the past.
Definite. I got to see women's teams, Revolution versus Murphy's squad.
Velocity. Okay, I did not see any women's teams.
Sorry. I don't know how many total, but I got to see the final because, of course, I watched the final.
Okay.
Live up, so I got to see the whole final, and that was a part of the final. And I can't tell you who the two young ladies was that was on Murphy's team, but I know Alexis and the young lady from Guatemala, Jimena.
Yes,
they were the two. Alexis tied her fight 2-2. And
who did she fight? Oh, you said one of the ladies from
one of the ladies. Look, don't get me lying over here. One of the young ladies.
I understand.
She fought more of the heavy set one. I say the next one.
Okay.
What's the young lady name again?
I believe. I get names wrong. I know Jimena.
Okay. If
I can pull her
saying it right.
Okay.
Revolution captain, because she looked like a captain.
Absolutely. Mimi, and excuse me.
If you can remember, and if Coach, I know you remember because you and I stood at the fucking stage that night. 1998 Super Grands. Matt Whisper versus Damon Gilbert.
I was there. He threw his belt in the pool.
Do you remember how Damon fought?
When you say
I
how
mean,
he
do you
fought,
remember how Matt fought? Matt Whisper. Do you remember how
oh,
he fought?
when you say he fought in
Like
general,
just over like his fighting style. You remember his fighting style? His cup of tea.
no, not his hands.
Yes. Do you remember him fighting Tank?
His hands.
Yes. Do you remember him and Tank fight at 98 Super Grands for the division?
I remember watching it, but I don't remember specifics. Excuse me.
Tank was one of the hell of a kickers back in then.
He still is.
Still is, for sure. Not taking that away. But back then, the younger side, the younger Tank.
Yes, sir.
Matt Whisper made Tank kick the air about 150 times.
Okay.
By the time somebody kicked the air about 150 times, we know that leg is about a quarter to empty if they don't train to kick it 150 times in the air like they're actually fighting.
Okay.
And you can tell that Tank leg started to get gassed, and Matt Whisper took advantage.
Okay.
Started racking it. Boom, blitzing the hell out of it. Watching that young lady from Revolution fight, it reminded me just of how Matt Whisper and Borelli fought in 98 Super
Okay.
Grands.
She made her wear her leg
out. She made her wear her leg out. I mean, even shake 'em ups, even going around in a big circle, and the young lady just kept, and you could tell this young lady was like coming into the women's. I won't really say her
and
experience.
It's Miss Jimena.
Yes,
okay.
Miss Jimena versus a young lady I think just moved into the women's.
Okay.
And she had her kicking the air like crazy. Boy, Edgar Cordova is a hell of a coach. Because I know that was a game plan going into that fight to make her wear her leg out. The way she fought fakes and just moved for about 45 seconds. Didn't go at her, and then they had a couple clashes. Could have went either way. But when she really was starting to go at her, that leg was gone. That girl couldn't get a D side kick up. You could just see the gas. She wasn't even putting her kicks back. It was just falling. And I was like, oh, yeah. Experience killed. Like exactly. You say, experience kills. And
when you can listen, like you said, she had a great coach. And she listened. And when you listen and you pay attention, it's like you outnumber the other person.
Ooh, easily.
Yes.
Easily.
Because you both come up there as two fighters, face to face, one on one.
Head to head.
You have two coaches that come up and they're coaching against each other head to head, one on one. But when one person out of the two fighters listen, whether it's their timing, their speed, whatever it is to get them the win, that means, well, to me, that means they did what it took.
Yeah. I tell you, it is not many coaches out there that got that skill.
Absolutely.
It's some that just was born with it, you can tell.
Indeed.
But it's some that don't got the skill. But I tell you what, she looked amazing. And then I got to see her and Katana.
Okay. Fight. How was that one? And that one was in teams.
No. They beat Revolution beat what's her name in teams? Murphy's squad in team, Velocity.
Okay.
That was it. Two young ladies versus Alexis and the young lady. I'm gonna get your name right one time because I'm gonna come up and ask you when I see you. But they fought. That was the end of the teams. Overall, women's grand. I saw the young lady Revolution fight Katana.
Okay. And what did you see?
And I saw a different Katana than I saw from last year.
What was the difference? What did she do differently?
I see a hungry Katana. I see a Katana that was on attack mode. I seen the Katana that was listening at one point. I think getting a little greedy. Was she accidentally hurt herself too? So I think getting a little greedy at times was kind of on her own moment. But I seen the different Katana. I seen the Katana that was a predator.
Okay.
Right? Straight. I'm coming for you. With the hands, I'm coming with you. If you think you're finna kick over me, you're not. It was amazing. I think she was beating what's that young lady like 7-1 going into the second round.
Okay.
Like it was live. And I also think that they fought each other in the open weight and Katana won.
Okay, so she had her number.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Katana
had to beat her twice in one season. I'm not season, excuse me, in one tournament.
Yeah. Katana had a great weekend. Katana had a great weekend.
That's great.
She looked like she went back to the drawing board, doing some different things.
That's that experience I like to talk about.
It is. But for you to beat the experience, you have to change things that you use fighting the up and comings. the rooks.
True. You have to be able to adjust.
Just yes.
Indeed.
And it's good. I can't wait to see next event for them to come out and watch.
What is it? Compete. Compete is the next one. I won't be able to be at Compete.
No, because where you gonna be at? Tell me.
Virtual Fight Tour. Virtual Fight Tour.
Oh yeah.
That's
it's the Ladies Challenge Day. It's the Ladies Challenge Day.
Indeed.
What's going on with that? Give me a little input. Give me some insights. Give me some insight so I can tell my people.
Mr. Jesse, my brother, has with a small amount of my help, he has come up with some great fights.
See how kings rule the world?
Indeed.
Kings rule the world. Yes. Go ahead. Got some fights. Go ahead. Don't get these done ladies some shout outs or something. Come on.
I'm excited about it.
Me too.
In general, there were some other people that I wish I would have been able to be, not even commit, but given the opportunity to say I want to at least try to get prepared and get there. But for them to actually get on the schedule, and the fighters that he has are top-notch level fighters on the state level, the national level, and then some even are world champions. So for him to put a card like this is great. There's going to be some good fights. I think there's about six or seven different fights. And I know the women going to bring it. You men bring it, but I think we're going to outdo you.
All right. Well,
we rule the world,
So go ahead. I see one right there. What that is?
Go ahead. That is
that stage right here. We're gonna have Florida versus Boston.
Okay.
Florida versus Boston.
And are these juniors or are these tell us about it?
15 to 17-year-old young ladies. Miranda, if I said it right, versus Emma.
Okay. I think I've seen Emma compete before.
Yes.
I don't know the other young lady, but I'm gonna be excited to watch it.
Definite. They got some
and even judge it if I get the opportunity.
Ooh, and Miranda's name is Mimi.
Hey, Mimi. I'm a Mimi.
We got
no biasness, guys.
We got a young lady, 15, 150, standing 5'9" versus 17, 125, 5'3".
That's a big height difference. That's like you and Nate when you used to fight. That's a big height difference. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens.
That'll be live though. I can't wait to see. Y'all get ready to get your money together.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna be taking it. Now,
because I'm gonna be taking it. Stop. You said y'all get your money together because I'm gonna be taking it.
I'm gonna be taking it. I had to slide a little something in there on them that they only
stop
it real quick.
No, we don't enforce and encourage gambling.
Yes, we do.
But I will place some money on it. No, I'm a judge. I can't do it. I am not involved in that.
I learned it from the New York people. They used to bet back in the day, on
Absolutely. I've seen people do it. I've done it a few times here and there. Yeah. No disrespect to anyone, but it was a little fun. It wasn't nothing crazy, but I will not do it because I'm judging. I will not have a side, pick a side. I will not be a Pete Rose.
No, don't be a Pete Rose.
I won't.
Yeah, me.
I am. And I'm going to be fair and give my honest
opinion. I believe. I think you're going to be hyped too.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this next one. This next one. North Carolina versus Philly. North Carolina versus Philly.
I know great fighters from both.
I know great fighters from both too. I definitely know great fighters from both.
Legends.
Yes. So we have Miss Brianna versus Miss Sabina.
I believe, and excuse us, young ladies. And when I see you at the event, I promise you I'll ask you your names too, so I can recap correctly.
My words and everything.
Pronunciation. Yes. I'm trying to. We working together. Yeah. Teamwork make the dream.
Break it down into a little bit.
Yes, sir.
Both of them 17 years old. Miss Brianna is 122. Miss S, because she said she ain't got no nickname either. So I wish you had a nickname on her.
Hopefully, after we see her fight, we can come up with one that she would appreciate and respect. Because we would.
She's 100 pounds. I mean, you just made it to the triple digit. Ooh, young lady.
It's like moving up in age when you get to double digits.
Both of them is 5'1", and we're gonna see who's gonna get it
Well,
on.
with the physical characteristics, they seem to be matched up perfectly.
Definite.
So we're gonna see what
Definite.
happens.
Definite. Philly versus North Carolina.
Hey.
I'm betting on the East Coast. Now, let me see who y'all gonna go with on that one.
I'm not betting on any of them.
Oh my. Oh my. This is gonna be crazy. Now, this next event, I don't know. This shit's gonna be crazy. Me. I see
Okay.
something about North Carolina versus
Again.
Texas.
Hey,
North
Texas.
Carolina versus Texas.
Everything's big in Texas.
Yep, including me.
Hey, wait a minute now.
Hey.
Wait, hold on. We're gonna skip that. You're not funny. You're actually petty.
You silly. And I like how she said, and I like how she spelled her name. Miss Serafina
Yes.
Fish.
I heard she was picked up on KTOC. Isn't that the young lady?
I have no clue, but
I think I saw something. Don't quote me on that, but I think I saw something on Facebook when I was scrolling. But that's my own recollection.
She called, her name is Gangstafina or and Fish Sticks. I'm gonna
Does that go together?
I'm gonna stick with Fish Stick. I don't like the word. I don't want to call you no gangster.
Gangstafina.
Gangstafina.
That's kind of cute.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So you definitely got to show me some gangster if you got that in you, but I don't want to see that.
I'm looking for it.
But I definitely gonna see Fish Sticks.
When it comes to gangster, you got to be a little hood.
She from North Carolina.
North Carolina have hood.
I know. What you mean?
What do you mean by she from North Carolina?
Man, have you saw the movie The Wood?
Indeed.
So he from North Carolina. I know they got the hood.
I got you. I didn't know we was talking about him. My bad.
Well, no, I'm not talking about him, but we're saying that she could be out there in the hood in North Carolina. I know they got some.
All right, indeed.
Charlotte got it too.
It's everywhere.
But I tell you what, she going against Mighty Mouse.
Who? I know her.
Miss Kiana.
I know her. She from Texas.
She is from Texas. And she is one of the top junior female fighters here in Texas.
And in
the state.
She won the state title. I remember. I wasn't there because I had to miss.
On numerous of occasions. Like, it's not just day one of it. They're like, yeah, she collects it.
Absolutely. I think from what I've seen of Kiana and what I know and have seen of what do you want to call a Fish Stick? What I've seen of her, this is a damn good match.
No, this is.
Because of, I'm not telling anybody's game plan or getting involved in anything, but I'm telling you as a judge, as a coach, what I know and what I see from both sides, this is a damn good fight. You got one that is taller, ability-wise, that can kick, one that can kick, but shorter and ability-wise can punch. And for those two to meet, it's like me and Claire, or Tara and Claire, or Nikki. Like, this is going to be something. They're young. So you have to remember that they're young and they still have to learn.
Serafina been on the fight card before. Well, she was on Virtual Fight number 6.
Okay, understood.
No, I'm just saying. So that's like if nobody knows who she is, she's been out here already.
Okay, like, so we can say that it's experience versus experience at their level.
Yes, for sure.
Because they are, again, to me, their age doesn't take away from their abilities, but their age, as far as the years out there putting in the work, is still on the younger side because they're in the juniors, the early juniors.
Yeah.
And for those two to meet at this level on a virtual fight tour, as one of the undercards or one of the events on a card, is that shit means something. Definitely. And both of them, I just hope that I'm here and I get everything right. And when I say everything right, when it hits, it hits. When it doesn't, it doesn't.
Definitely.
Because this is going to be one of those fights and you're going to be like, such and such happened and the judges made the decision. No, I want the fighters to dictate my decision. And when I say dictate, what you do is what I'm going to call.
Hey, nah.
That's going to be a damn good fight. That's one of, I think, all of them that I'm actually looking for at the top of my list. There's about 2 to 3 more that I have in order. Not taking anything away from anybody, but just in general, the way the matchups are, what I've seen myself personally. Some of these people I've only seen a few times. Some I've seen every tournament, and I understand and know they're fighting. Some I'm just learning, and I'm getting an understanding because I've only seen them for a while. But what I know about a couple of these fighters, again, this is going to be a damn good fight.
Yeah.
I don't think you men can match up to the magnitude of the fighters that we have and the fights that we have coming up.
I don't know. You know, we're
You
gonna
guys,
see.
you haven't
Listen,
like
listen,
stimulated
listen,
or
Linda.
any of
Stimulated.
the fighting.
You
fights.
stimulated.
Yes, I'm supposed to get excited.
Girl, stimulate.
When you stimulate me, I get excited, I get hype, I get happy, and I'm anxious.
Oh,
You men don't do any of that for me when it
I'm
comes
sorry
to
to
your
hear
fighting.
that. I'm sorry to hear that.
No, you're not. You should be sorry that you fighters are not adding up to these women fighters.
Oh shit, have mercy.
Absolutely. When
Damn.
you guys get it right,
We gonna get it
and get us excited to see this card, like we're excited to see this card, then we'll talk about it.
I know, but you know.
Oh, we gonna have a dog fight.
You hear?
It's gonna
Oh,
be a dog
Lord.
fight.
It's gonna be a dog
versus a pit bull.
Chihuahua
a
versus the
Rottweiler
pit bull?
versus a Shih Tzu. It's gonna be a dog fight.
Put your money up.
No, it's not a dog fight, it's a cat fight.
All right, I'm gonna change that for you. Now,
Cat fight.
moving
Meow.
on, because I see we got another TX in the building, another young lady, TX in the building for sure.
Someone I
versus-
fought of many of times.
Venezuela. We got Miss Alyssa versus
Indeed.
Miss Sanchez.
Absolutely.
This should be good.
Real good. I've seen I don't want to say her name incorrectly. Miss Sanchez.
Yes,
My
it-
apologies. And when I see you, I promise you I'll make sure I get an understanding and a proper pronunciation of your name, or give you a nickname so it's easier for me so I don't disrespect you.
This should definitely be fun for Alyssa.
It's damn sure gonna be a good fight. Again, I know because I fought Alyssa at least 10 more than that times.
And Miss Sanchez got a 5-inch height difference over Alyssa.
And I'm curious to see. I'm not 5 inches taller than Alyssa.
You're more.
I've seen her fight taller people, but not at this Miss Sanchez's level.
Yes.
So I'm interested, excuse me, to see how she kicks or how she does what she does with her height versus what she does. Alyssa does what she does with her legs, her movement, her punches, because I think she's a complete fighter. Not taking anything away from Miss Sanchez, but I want to see those two fight. I'm
yeah.
excited to
It's gonna
see
be
those
lit.
two. Absolutely.
Lit right there. Texas versus Venezuela.
Absolutely. And that's not only is that good for the women, that's a country against a country.
It is.
So that's what makes it that much better. I'm glad.
Now, get your game up. Tennessee versus New England.
Okay.
Tennessee versus New England.
New England. And is that Greenhall?
I don't know. Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Of course it's Mr. Greenhall.
Indeed.
Yes.
And what are the ladies' names?
And this lady's name is Danae. Or Donnie.
Okay.
You know if I'm saying it right. Danae
Okay.
Allberger
Okay.
versus Jasmine Peterson.
Okay. I've seen
and I missed the fight.
which fight?
Girl, wait. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Please forgive me, y'all. Please forgive that boy. Right here.
We ain't got there yet.
No, I was going upwards.
I got you.
This should have been like the first one. But we're gonna go ahead and finish up with Aubrey and Miss Peterson.
Correct.
Tennessee versus New England.
That's gonna be a good one.
Where your money at? Both of them are dope.
Mr. Danny, I believe I'm saying it correctly. If I'm not, I'm sorry. Again, I'll get an understanding. I think I've seen her. And when I say I've seen her, it would have been at Diamonds or Battle.
Okay.
She has a good right leg. And when I say good, like really good, not just throwing it out there and kicking the air or kicking because that's what you were taught. She strategically thinks and knows how to place her leg at a level to where you take notice. And Miss Jasmine, I think I've seen her before, but it would have been like a year or two ago. I can't say that I've seen her in 2021. And that's only because the last fight I remember watching her would have been in like 2020, I believe. We did a few tournaments and I believe it would have been battle there. Miss Danny, I think I've seen her do some things more recently. that gives her a little bit more advantage because of the type of fighting. If you've been fighting more recently, and you don't have that ring rust. Okay, so that's what I think I remember. Again, I'm not only am I gonna be judging, I'm gonna make sure I pay close attention to the matchups and how they match up with each other, because I'm excited for this women's card. I'm definitely excited. And these girls, age wise, how old are they?
They both are adults. Jasmine left her age secretive, and Danny left hers
Well,
21.
you're not supposed to ask a woman her age or her
Well,
weight.
look, it's not my card; it's your card. So if you didn't ask for them to tell they age and they weight, then damn it, they didn't do it. But
Well, actually,
it's honestly same height, 18-pound difference on Jasmine.
18-pound difference.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh wow, I didn't realize that.
136, 154.
Okay, I'm bigger than both of them, so it doesn't matter. That does not matter at all.
I'm in between.
Well, you're lightweight,
No,
small fry.
that's okay. I'm down here in Texas. I'm a big fry.
Hey. Now, when you cook those ribs and that steak, that's on the big boy side. So I'm not gonna take anything away from your skills,
I don't
my
know
brother.
anything about cooking. Why are you telling those?
Listen,
Fibs?
if you guys don't know about my brother and his grill performance, he's a world champion at that too. So get it, and I love to get it. Tell him to make sure he feeds me on a regular basis. That's why I got PP, guys.
Oh,
Pandemic
Lord.
Pounds.
Lord, help us. Help
Okay.
us. Now,
That's it. Back to the
this
virtual
one right
fight
here,
tour.
because I think this should be the final, the main event. The main event. Who do you think?
This is my brother that I've grown up with, Java, his daughter.
Yes.
I've seen her grow up. I've actually seen her progress, elevate, and turn into her own
Beast. She is. Beast. That girl's a
Indeed,
beast.
she is.
Damn.
I've seen her win. Let me say this.
I seen her win and lose.
I've seen her win and I've seen her lose, and I've seen them on
Come
both
back,
levels to where it's like, ooh, you think, is she ready? Is she like her father? Is she gonna be a champion? And on both levels, winning and losing, she's proved me to say she's gonna be better than her father. She's a woman. She should be. She's gonna say I'm gonna say she's a champion because she changed. Whether she won or she lost, the next time I saw her, there were adjustments.
Yes.
She's smart enough to know what she needs to do and how she needs to do it. Everything she is gonna bring to the virtual fight tour is something that she has that legends are made.
Versus Autumn Bloomer.
Seen her too.
And Autumn has done some things.
Absolute. There's two fights that I think should have been the main event.
This main event right here for me. These
Absolutely.
juniors gonna show out. These young adults, these young ladies.
These are
16,
people that
17 years
I
old
would
finna move
watch.
up.
These are girls that I would watch and make sure, oh, they're moving up in a few years. These are women I need to watch to say they have the opportunity or the chance to beat me. And this would be in my younger years when it was like, okay, I think I'm really the best. I think I own this. This is mine. And whoever thinks they're moving up to take what's mine, I want to see them. I want to study them. I want to understand them. And these would be two girls that I would definitely pay attention to, watch videos on, and have a game plan for.
Woo.
So all of you women that are juniors, not women necessarily, but females, let me say that. All of you females that are out there, younger and older, you need to watch this card, because what is on this card is the future of what you are about to do.
That's it.
And what you will see as far as in the finals, winning titles, winning Warrior Cups, winning U.S. Open titles, diamond rings, winning battle tournaments, Battle of Atlanta. You know, all of that. These are people you need to pay attention to. And then there's some that weren't able to do it for whatever reasons, good, bad, whatever, indifferent. They weren't able to do it, but it doesn't take away from them being the proper people we needed to have on this card. The people you need to watch, the people that are going to be champions, the people that put in the work, the people that put in the studying, the people that are humble, the people that are not disrespectful. All of this comes into a big melting pot of respect and how and what it takes to be a champion.
Us. Us. So, it's going down. That's February
Indeed.
26th. It's going
Indeed.
down.
I can't wait.
Me neither, Mimi.
I cannot wait.
I already have opened up the betting site. You guys can reach me at lump. Putyourmoneyin.com.
Don't do it, people. Don't do it. You know
I'm
why?
taking bets.
Because
I'm
he's
watching
a
the
man.
training.
You can't trust him. No, I'm just playing.
I'm watching the training. My money good. I'm watching the training.
Oh, I didn't say your money wasn't good. I said you can't trust him. There's a difference. No, I'm just playing.
I pay if I lose.
Pay what you weigh.
That's it. They're gonna have to pay if they lose.
That's only gonna be a nickel.
Oh, no, we gotta bet more than that.
That's what you weigh? A nickel?
You lying? I weigh more than a nickel.
Okay, 2 nickels.
No, I weigh $1.40 plus 6 cents minus 3 cents times 4 cents, and you can tell me how much I weighed in.
No, because I don't like math,
Exactly.
and you stupid. You make me sick.
Oh Lord!
I was trying to make a point, and then you bring in math, and I can't do it.
I had to get you because you tried to get me. See?
I did, and that's not fair. We're gonna make a rule that says no math problems.
Okay.
No,
you got it.
No.
So
now you're gonna move on.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna give you no math problems.
Yes, sir. Let's go. I'm ready.
I know you got something else for me.
I don't have a quote for you, my
Not yet. We ain't got there yet. But football.
Yes, sir.
Where are we at?
Championship Sunday. That's
Super
where
Bowl?
we at. No, not Super Bowl.
Oh.
It's 2 games left. AFC Championship, NFC Championship.
So what's popping? What's going on?
So, okay, excuse me, guys, but I love football, but I get the conferences mixed up. I know that Texans are red. So what is that? NFC.
AFC.
AFC. Excuse me. So for the AFC, I think it's Kansas City. And they're playing the 49ers. No, yes.
Yes.
They are. They're playing the 49ers. The Bengals are playing
Kansas City.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
you're right.
City and the Bengals are
the
playing.
Kansas City Bengals. Kansas City Bengals.
Girl,
Kansas City
they
Chiefs.
Yes.
They haven't been here
No.
in like 8 years or 30 years.
The Chiefs? No, the Bengals haven't made it past the first. The Bengals haven't made it past the first round in 31 years.
31. I was gonna say we watched the game where they brought up the
31
statistics.
years. Yeah.
And it had been a long ass time.
Yeah, I don't know who's playing with them there.
I can't. Would it been? I don't know.
I was running.
Palmer.
No, heck
Carson?
no.
Longer than that?
Yeah, longer than him.
Okay. All right.
But
Houston beat them a few times in
sure.
those wild card games. I know because
there
I watched
is.
it.
Boy, I know my brother be knowing. His name is Boomer.
Boomer Esiason. He was
that's Mimi homeboy right there, Mr.
No.
Boomer. Mr. Boomer up there. Oh, booger looking boy.
That's it. You're right. I used to like Boomer. You're right. I forgot about him. He would have been there. He would have been there.
That's his time.
That was the last time they went to the playoff. Well, one past the first round. Yes. A long time ago. I was here, but I don't think I was remembering. Right?
Yeah, that's 91. Ooh, wait. Jesus.
I wasn't too
91?
much into karate at that time.
Yeah, I was too. I was just starting to walk around the house with my belt on and my uniform and my white socks.
Oh yeah, I'm a little older than you. I did it. I can remember. Shut the
drum
hell
roll,
up.
please.
Boy. If he stopped talking, it's because I choked him. I can remember doing like in the 5th or the 6th grade. I told you the story. I met a friend, I had a friend that reminded me I did and brought karate into the school talent show.
Yes.
And I did my form and things like that. I think if I remember correctly, I was a green or a purple belt. And karate in the school, it's like you were proud of that. You wanted everybody to know this is what I did, and I got this big ass trophy.
Definitely.
You guys get little trophies at school, and basketball, we got a big one. I remember that. It was a joy. It was pleasure. It's what I did. Now, as I got older, it changed.
Yeah. Mr. Potter used to do the career day at my elementary school that I ended up going through, graduating.
Okay.
And everything. And I used to go back with him every year. I didn't care where I was, what school I was at. Every year I go back. And then as it just kept going.
Now, when you say I go back, did you go back?
Career day with him.
career day, and did you put on a performance?
Yes.
Did you?
So
Oh.
did a demo. Sometimes we've done some self-defense, some basics. And he
Oh,
always.
so it was you two, or you guys brought a team, like the demo team? Or
Sometimes it was me. What we did it all day. So
was Travis there? Did what Travis do?
I don't think Trav probably went to any of them. It would have been like me, Morgan.
Okay.
And I was
Avery? No.
Avery maybe one time or two, and then
Okay.
as I got older in high school and everything, if he was still going back, it would have been their time to shine for it.
And then coach, he just would kind of be the instructor, or did he do the demos with you guys?
No, he hold that board.
Okay.
But it's always that talk.
Oh, right. Absolutely. Their philosophy.
That
their
theory,
truth.
That truth.
Yes. Exactly.
And
Ishmael did that a lot too.
Like it's like, and as I got older and I started understanding what he was saying and the meaning of the things he was saying, of course, when we're younger, it's like, oh, okay. And he broke it down very simple, but it was like it gets bigger when you get older.
Absolutely. When you say bigger, is it that you understand it?
Yes.
Versus, I used to have certain times when it was like I would listen and I would hear
it.
Those are two different things to me.
Yes.
And when you start to understand things, you look back and say, either I've heard that before, I went through that, or it was a learning experience. And then you say, I should have listened more. I heard you, but I should have listened. I should have taken heed. I got you. Understand. Yeah. That's what happens when you mature and you get older.
If you guys are ever around Mr. Plowden, please tell him to tell you guys the story of whatever kid that was at the theme park. And, and you just listen.
I've never heard it, but now I'm anxious to see Coach because I want to hear it.
I got chills running through my body now because I love to hear that story and I love to hear him tell it.
And it needs to come from the horse's mouth.
It has to come from the horse's mouth.
Okay.
It has to come from the horse's mouth.
I was going to ask Travis to tell me because I'm sure Travis knows. He's a nephew.
Yeah, because we all done demos where he done said it a lot, but like to be at that career day and to speak that into the kids, even myself on one point, I was on that side to where I had to look up and listen to it as a story, but just like the motivation it comes from, the spark that it gives you.
And this was like also, and I'm asking these questions because I'm trying to get a feel for the situation and the feeling, the mode. It was this also the kids kicking cancer. I know he does that. Did this coincide with everything?
No, this was actually before the kids kicking cancer.
Okay, gotcha.
That came on. That was just
so he's been touching people way before.
It's an angel.
Hey,
that's an angel. That's an angel here. And pure spirit.
I understand it.
And
he and I had a connection at the beginning.
And it's hilarious. Like everybody on the squad had that connection, and I'm sure a lot of them still do. Even people that wasn't on the squad with us, had that connection.
Absolutely.
He's amazing. Very intelligent. And make sure that you are intelligent.
Indeed,
he
pushes you and makes you get to your
beyond the limits.
You extend and you strive.
Don't let him see something that you don't see. I tell you what, he gonna make you get to seeing it quick of what he see.
I don't normally tell this story, but I need to. We're running out of time, and we're talking about Coach, and I love Coach like
Definitely.
As he was my own father. He's in that category with my father, with Ishmael and Richard Plowden. Yeah. My first real, you were there. Mm-hmm. Travis was there, and Travis may chime in and say, I remember that. But there was a moment where I was like, oh my God, Richard Plowden, I'm on his team. I'm doing this. And I gave him and put him at a father's level. And I have not done that with a lot of people in karate, but when I feel that connection, I do. One of my first workouts with SES was the worst experience that I've ever had with him. And I personally was like, I hate you.
This is 2000. Get ready for Super Grand Savannah.
I don't know when it was. I know when delirious. It was. I hated him at that moment. Not in life, not before then, not after then. Just at that moment.
Now, you hated him because of what he was doing, or you hated him because of what he was saying?
All of it. It's just like when you get punished and you know that, you did wrong or you weren't listening or whatever it was. I'm not saying he was wrong. I'm just saying at that moment, he made me mad and I hated him. But I love him to death, and I take it all back at this moment in time,
Because
and
what it made you.
and what it meant
Yes.
to me in general, and who he is, and the connection. Even though I hated him, or let me say, I said I hated him, I didn't mean it.
Yeah.
It wasn't something
he made
that
your
was
ass pay for that.
Oh, indeed, he did, and took the phone out my room. I couldn't even call my real daddy and my mama to
And
come
explain.
get me.
And explain.
That's what made me hate him. He took my line of communication from the outside world away.
Well, that's because you told him you were finna go to the room and use that communication.
That taught me not to tell everybody what my right hand is doing, because my left hand gonna snitch. Oh my God.
Shit.
Oh my God. No, guys, I'll give you a real clip, a real small clip. We had one of our first meetings, team workouts.
Playbook.
The playbook.
The playbook.
And I didn't have any idea at that level of what Richard Plowden and his training did and would do for me. Yes, I went up there to bond with my teammates to work out, but I didn't know it was going to be at the level that it was at.
World champion level.
Exceeded Olympic, outer space level.
Yeah, gold medalist level.
Yes,
this shit.
I was a college student at the time. And yes, Ishmael trained us at that same level because that's how we got to where we were.
Everybody had a foundation.
But when you take a break, and karate training is not like basketball training.
For sure.
I know that. I experienced that, and I understand that.
For sure.
And anybody that tells you that that's the same, that's because they do CrossFit and they like Olympic outer space competitors.
Yes.
And it's real, but to me, it's unreal because there was two separate lives.
Yes.
And when I go there, first of all, I'm from Texas.
It was Thanksgiving.
It was Thanksgiving. And I left my family to go up there because I thought
I'm telling you,
I love karate.
I remember
the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I left my family. That was another reason I felt like I hated him. I left my family to come up here to do karate because I love karate and wanted to. And then you torture me. And then you do this and you take the phone out of my room. We worked, and he elevated my fighting at the time when I didn't realize it. I just rebelled. I said I didn't get it's like one of those kids. Your parents do this, punish you or whatever. And then I'm like, well, fine, I'm not talking. I'm not going to do this. I'm going to my room. Well, you're not going to get home. Well, if I can't get home, I'll call my parents. They'll come get me. Well, how are you going to call them if you don't have a phone?
You're not lying.
Oh, my God. I didn't appreciate it the way I started to appreciate it down the line.
Yes.
And I have to honestly say it was the moment that I wasn't a part of a team that he had because he wasn't behind me. It was more of, now you're standing across from me, and I have to not only fight better and outthink this fighter, I got to outthink you because you over there and you know, and I know how smart you are. Chess versus checkers. How do you beat someone at checkers when you really don't know how to play checkers?
Just push your king over.
Well, I didn't always do that. What I did is
you better go watch Queen Gambit.
I need to. It's gonna teach me what to do.
Because she's a bad chess player.
Absolutely. I still haven't learned.
But I tell you, no. Me being from him all my life.
You're used to it. The mentality.
Yes.
The difference.
It definitely is.
We came from some of the same background as far as the structure and the discipline.
Like everybody had a solid foundation. BP came from a solid foundation. Carlos, solid foundation. Ryan Huntley, solid foundation.
Everybody.
Ricky, solid foundation.
We're a team of massive discipline, structure, and fighters. Champions.
Solid foundation. Like, you were the two ladies for the squad.
Absolutely.
And he believed that y'all were the fucking best women at the time of the world.
I appreciate that.
No Nikki and Linda Dinley gonna tag team. It was gonna mess with y'all. Like he believed in y'all so strongly.
I never fought Linda, and I lost to Nikki 3 times.
That's all right.
3 times.
You learned. I lost to Jotty 3 times.
Did you?
Something like that.
I lost to Morgan 2 to 3, at least 2, maybe 3 times. One time I think it could have been a little different.
One time. What? At Cobo Hall.
That's not in Detroit.
Yeah, that's not known. He had one of the fastest back fists like BP's. I'm not lying. He popped me a couple times.
BP. Other than Carlos, BP, it's not many people I've seen throw back fists. Like, oh, you know what?
Huntley.
Well, I was going to say Damon.
Oh
Gilbert.
yeah, definitely.
Yes, excuse me for not including him, and it's not because I'm disrespecting him.
Just
it's
thinking
because
of, like, just
I had
thinking,
a brain
like,
fart.
out in the
You know
middle.
me. Yes, I had a brain fart. Damon Gilbert. Those three at my time watching men fighting.
Ooh.
Those I saw Carlos hit BP one time at a tournament, maybe Dixieland, with a back fist that I thought was the best. But then we go to, I want to say, Sun City, Jennifer's tournament,
Backdoor boogie.
and BP did the opposite. He slapped the hell out of Carlos
Mhm.
with a back fist on a spin kick.
Yeah.
And it was like, what the hell? Oh no, it was New Orleans.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It was
But
New Orleans.
it's so crazy because they used to have to fight each other to see who was going to the final.
Because
four.
one was heavy and one was super heavy.
And
I remember
they used
that.
to have to fight it. So you just imagine that damn near
And they fought each other.
and they fought. They
Not
fought.
to hurt,
No.
not to disrespect, but to fight.
Yeah, this wasn't no workout on Friday. No, they fought. They were fighting for that first, and to see who's gonna move forward to fight Ray, because that's what the target was. It was Ray. So,
I hate BP. I
but
hate
man,
him.
I
I
used to
hated him
love
when
them
he
fighting.
back fist me. I hated Carlos when he beat me up and back fist me. But I love him to death because I love them. They're my family.
Yeah, for sure.
I do.
Solid as hell. You know, we didn't.
You,
Look,
Matt
wars
Mullins,
behind BP
and
shit.
Travis were the only two that gave me a chance when we had the camps. Everybody else beat the hell out of me.
Nah, I was too tired too. My body was hurting a little bit because he worked the hell out of us. Not lying. Those were triple workout dailies.
That's it.
Triple workout dailies.
At one point when
three times you eat this for breakfast, you're gonna eat this for lunch, and you're gonna eat this for dinner.
I locked my door and he still came and got
I actually
me.
think y'all went to the arcade that night.
I fell asleep playing the video game, the race car. In the race car thing, I was asleep. I didn't want to stay in my room. And then the next day, I think I stayed in my room because I didn't have the energy to get up. And I was mad he took the phone out. I was like, I'm not going to be your friend. You took the phone. You won't let me call my mama and my daddy. I don't want to talk to you. I'm not going to be your friend.
But like he said, if you wanted to be the best, you had to go the extra mile.
And then it's a mental thing.
It is.
If you're going to break at a time when you're supposed to train to be the best, and this is about myself. It's about nobody else.
But you know, it's so funny because I promise you, it's going to be at least one person listening who feels this.
Absolutely.
In them when they
I didn't get to that level of my own wantings and satisfaction because when it came to being challenged with the training, I was more defiant. I was rebellious. When it came to competing, my own opinion, I was willing to step up and do whatever I needed it took to win. You have to do it on both levels.
Yes.
I knew that and learned that later. And I learned that not from the competition. I learned that from the types of coaches that I've dealt with and been around and even seen on my own side what it takes. And that is one relationship, not relationship, because I don't think I burned a bridge with coach. What I think is I took advantage of that situation. I didn't listen. It's like my mama say, you can't go out here. You can't do this. You grounded. Well, I'm not going to do this. And then if I want to do it, I'm going to go anyway. And then you're just going to get in more trouble.
More trouble.
I learned down the line that I should have taken that opportunity to ingest it. You know, he lost me when he made me run in the snow on the bleachers. Yeah. I'm from Texas.
Some people don't know about that type of training.
Well, I didn't want to know, but I should have known. I should have done it more than one time.
If you want to know what it's like running up the beaches, just call Rocky.
In Philadelphia, not Detroit.
Yeah, don't call Rocky. You call Rocky in Detroit, you're not going to get Rocky.
You're going to get Rambo. Muscled up.
Coming through there out with a knife size of a machete. An AR with a grenade launcher on the bottom of it on his back.
And nunchucks not gonna help.
No.
Absolutely not.
But you can pop the bullet.
You know what one of my other goals is one day? Or not goals, but one thing I'm gonna make happen. When the girls compete and get at a level to where they try to get better and compete on that high level, I'm taking them to Plowden. And when I say taking to him, for workouts, for training.
Yeah, for sure.
They can
anybody
endure.
that want their child to I'm not gonna say level up, but to get challenged, to see if they really want to do this,
to be mentally stimulated on a level when it's physically stimulating.
There you go.
I learned how to think and be more to do less work with my brain, my body, and do more work with my brain. I learned that older, as I got older. But what I think is, if you learn to mentally stimulate somebody, then no matter what, their mental capacity can outweigh anything physically. And that's my opinion.
I think we were more scared of him than we were of anybody we competed against.
No, what I wasn't afraid. What I thought is, you're going to do this to me, or you think you're going to do this to me. Well, I am me, being Regina, and I'll just call someone else to get what I want. That was my mentality.
Spoiled brat.
Thank you. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not ghetto no more. Bougie or ghetto at the same time. I'm not that anymore. I'm learning, because you know why? I'm reaping what I sow with my own two girls.
Hey.
That's it. I'm honest.
I know. That's dangerous too.
Absolutely. Because you know what? It's two of them and one of me.
That is definitely.
And I need help. Can you help me?
Me?
Yes.
Girl, I'm not playing with you.
No.
This
you take one, I take one.
I already got a few to deal with myself.
Well, Sky gonna beat you up.
No, we're not gonna fight.
You gonna give her what she want?
No.
She gonna take it.
That's
what you gonna do? No, I want to hear this shit. What you gonna do for her? Nothing.
Any CPS workers out there listening, don't you fucking pay attention to what I'm about to tell me. But I'm gonna kick her little ass.
No, you're not, because I see you with her now. Yes, you have your sternness, but then when she look at you and daddy,
I can't be too stern.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's that look, and then it reminds me of like what I used to look like.
And then she gonna tell
my mom and my dad when XYZ.
She gonna tell TT and she gonna tell Sunshine.
Oh, she is gonna tell.
Yes.
And she gonna say he mean.
Yes,
he mean.
He is.
I don't want to be by him.
I told her to call me out. I told her to get your plastic little card out your purse, and then you need digits.
I don't have no purse. First of all, I don't carry no purse.
You carry a purse.
I do. It's called a wallet. It goes in my pocket.
Already, I'm messing with you.
I know you is, you damn group ball.
Your purse.
Your purse.
No, your wallet. I told her to get the little plastic card out and get the little digits. Tell daddy you need 4 numbers for that card, and then call Mimi.
911 pound.
911
pound.
Pound 911.
So she better tell him that she just stole from me. She better not go
that's not stealing.
It is.
She's your daughter.
She don't need to go in my wallet.
No, whatever you have is hers.
I'll share.
You share, but you say, yes, you can have it. Where's she supposed to get it? Out your wallet, out your pants.
No, out your wallet.
No, you the daddy.
And out your purse.
And she's the dad. You got a purse. Our purses are matching.
Okay. Yeah, I got the wallet style. Look, let me go ahead and give y'all a good couple quotes. Mimi, this is silly.
I know, I had a good day. Wait, no, real quick, before we end.
Oh.
I want to thank Eva allowed me to come down. Eva Ramirez, Alex, Macias. I went down to Brownsville. We did a workout just in general because I've been wanting to kind of get back into it. And I did a class, and I mean, they had everyone show up. And when I say show up, kids to adults.
Live, lit.
I can see why.
Let's go, Eva. I see you.
Alex is at the level that he's at.
Yes. And then he got that support that's pushed him to the level, that max level where he wants to show the
Absolutely.
world.
He is a local hero. And they deserving of it.
Definite.
They are the type of people that you want to keep close. And when I say keep close, because not only can they help you, but you can help them.
Amen.
And helping them in general by giving back to karate.
Amen.
They don't ask for anything extra. And I appreciate it. I had a great time. They have some awesome kids that they're going to take over the state level. And then eventually, with the help of Alex and coming from his family's background, they're going to take over the national and the world level.
Let's get it then.
So hopefully, I can't wait to go back. Next time I go back, hopefully we can get more of a permanent thing. And when I say permanent, I want to go back more than once, because some of those kids I want to help. In general, they love karate because they love karate.
Hey.
For no other reason but the competition to do it and to be out there. And the parents and the families are just there to support their children. I don't like parents that live through their children, because then it becomes messy and drama and it becomes hard work for me. That school, the way they are, and they let their children do what they want to do, and karate is just something for their kids, something to support their kids. I love it. She doesn't let them dictate her or her school, and the parents don't do it.
Jesus.
I like it. I think everyone and everybody should have schools to where they're like that. But that's my opinion.
Of course. It's
Indeed.
like asses. Everybody have one.
Thank you guys.
Woo-hoo.
Thank you.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all for having her. Because she did come back like she had been whooped. So
Yeah.
good job down there, guys.
That was more the drive. I went by myself, so I was half asleep.
Thank you for the desserts too. It was delicious.
Yeah, he ate it.
Delicious.
The brownie and the white cookies.
I didn't eat the brownie, but I definitely ate the cookies.
Yes. I'll make sure I let them know so when we go back, we can have more.
I just need the cookies.
They love me and I love them.
That's good. It's all about love, Barney.
Yeah, yeah.
You're baby bop.
I hate you.
So
I'm just playing.
I love the fact that we just got to talk about kids.
Okay.
And Rev had just sent me something. Not sent it to me in my DM, but just sent it across my my page, my feed.
Your wall.
My wall. Not even my wall, but down the feed, the story feed line. And I always gonna know how to grab something. Everybody talks about leaving a better planet for our kids. How about let's try to leave better kids for our planet?
Say it one more time for the good time.
That's crazy. Everybody talks about leaving a better planet for our kids. How about let's try to leave better kids for our planet?
Absolutely. Amen.
So y'all got to understand the reverse to that he gave you guys to that.
Let's have an open mind and think outside the box on what he meant with that.
Yeah, really. That's why the planet is at the end of there to let you guys understand. Think outside the box. Get outside your comfort zone. Get outside the world with it.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Ooh, you know. This good.
I have one right here, and I'll be honest, I wasn't prepared because I was just getting home and getting some rest. But I've seen a couple.
Yeah, because she made me go scooter riding last night. Their fingertips are still cold.
It was actually fun, guys.
It was.
I can't wait to do it again.
It was amazing.
This time I'm gonna get a faster bike because you're not gonna beat me.
Yeah, actually, thank you for trading me because you did trade me out.
And I should have listened to you when you said it didn't go fast enough. I thought you were doing it wrong.
No, I know how to ride. That's true. I know how to ride.
One of my quotes is, "Be grateful for every second of each day that you spend with the people you love. Life is too precious.
Precious life. Life is too precious.
All right. And then I got last one because this one actually touched me. We are being presented with two choices: evolve or repeat.
Y'all can't repeat. You can't repeat.
We
two choices: evolve or die.
Presented with two choices. Evolve. That means to get better, do something different, change what you didn't change in the past.
Bro.
Or repeat. Stay exactly where you are, stagnant. Stay in the same position and get left behind. That's it.
Preach it. Oh, go ahead. Doctor, psychologist over there. Shit over there.
Hey, when you touch me, you touch me.
Hey.
Mentally stimulate me.
Hey, I'm going to whoop you with this damn house shoe.
I'm whooping your ass physically.
Here you go. When you look in the mirror and you see no change and still keep faith, knowing that in time you will get there if you stay focused on the track. That's the difference between those who succeed and those who fail. Wow.
Say it one more time for the good time.
Stop beating on that wall, people. We on our show.
You stupid.
I know. You already know I'm a silly ass. When you look in the mirror and see no change and still keep faith, knowing that in time you will get there if you stay focused on the track.
Hey.
Focus and on track. I apologize. I took out a word. That's a difference between those who succeed and those who fail. Hey. That's crazy. I definitely want to stay on track, and I definitely don't want to be a failure. You know?
I fall, but I don't fail.
Yeah, I got a lot of scratches on my knees.
Ooh.
You know, and got a lot of scratches on my back from falling down that way too.
I fall on my back,
but for some reason,
my nose flat because I fall forward sometimes too.
We get up. Hey,
we saw her fall last night, but she got up.
We fall down.
She said, "Oh shit," and got up.
But we get up. Hey guys, I I wish y'all nothing but the best. Blessings.
That's it.
Enjoy a safe and week coming up. I know we got the North Georgia Open down there in Atlanta coming up, and I know we have the Censor Sport. What I want to call it, Censor Sport martial arts event, because he is having a tournament with it.
Okay.
Saturday.
That's this weekend in Austin. Okay.
Y'all stay tuned for that. That's gonna be lit.
That's
something
it.
Crazy too. Something new.
All right.
Your
So
boy
that's
gonna-
what we
yeah,
have.
I'm gonna join that. I'm gonna join in on that one over there. Maybe me.
We'll have a lot to talk about from that next week, guys. And
Definitely.
we definitely will, and I'll make sure I'll lead the show because I got a lot to say.
Yeah, she gonna have to do something. Come in here. Talking about
Ooh.
she's sleeping up in here.
I do.
Ain't gonna be talking about me. And
I'm always talking about you.
Big shout outs to CTE.
Absolutely.
Big shout outs to Inside the Scoop. If y'all ain't been catching on with them.
Yes. Congratulations, Jeff. I saw you went to compete. I'm sorry, compete
Yeah.
to AKA and competed
He did.
and won and made it to stage. You didn't. I saw you said you didn't come out the way you wanted to. Of course, I understand. But congratulations, my brother. And no, you weren't retired. You just shaking off the dust.
The
I get
dust.
it. I get it.
Shake the dust off that.
No, I don't know about that one.
Blow the dust
All
off that.
It
Big-
shouldn't have dust on it, homie.
Oh, big shout outs to Kicks, Flicks, Tricks, Popcorn.
All of them.
All of the above.
We need an acronym. We'll figure it out for next time.
No, you know it be on. Chad and them got it going.
Yes.
You know the karate movies be on point. I definitely have watched a few. Try to get me to watch one too.
We'll see.
She can't sit still and not fall asleep.
No, you stink, and I don't want to look at you.
Use a lie. I got in the shower 2 minutes before we got on the show
That day. What about the other one?
today.
That's different. We talking about the day the movie came
Well,
out.
I only need to get in there 2 times a week.
That's it. You need 3, because then maybe I'll hang out with you more. But anyway, get off the show.
All right, we appreciate you guys for listening and staying tuned for the next time.
Absolutely.
Y'all stay safe. Make sure y'all start ordering your fights.
That's
Be ready
it.
for it. This is once again the Raw
And Mimi,
and Lump Show.
indeed.